there's anyone in the world like me, that's a bonus. I'm very Darwinist about this. You do your own thing, and then you see if you survive. And I wouldn't have it any other way. Because if you start second guessing and you're trying to find people that are like you or change it to make certain people like you, you're finished. You know, it's not my job to worry about what people think of me. That's a job for a politician, okay? I don't care what people think of me. I care that I've done a good job, and I care that I told the truth. That's all I care about.
Don't seek validation from this world. You don't need to. There's no point. You're wasting your energy, you're wasting your time, and you're shrinking yourself. And it's going to put you in a position where you're chasing your tail, basically. Why? Because validation, you lose your authenticity when you do that. You don't need to do that. So we're going to go to Galatians 1:10. For do I persuade men or gods? Who you persuading? Or do I seek to please men? For yet if I please men, I should not be the servant of Mashiach. So let's slow this down. First verse, do I now persuade men or God? Or do I seek to please men? For if I please men, I should not be a servant of Mashiach. So what is Paul saying here? If I go out of my way for validation, that's not you pleasing Yahweh Shai, because he never told you to do that. He told you, to go out, teach his word, and bid them to the marriage. And whoever has ears to hear will hear. Whoever does not receive it, they don't receive it. We're not here to force you to do anything, to be honest. Just bring out the word, and whoever gets it, gets it. Whoever don't, they don't get it. And we move on, right? So now we're going to go to Philippians 2. The Lord doesn't want us to be seeking validation from the world that really doesn't accept Yahweh. So this is Philippians 2. Let's see what we can get. This is Philippians 2, and we're going to jump straight to verse 3. Let nothing be done through strife or vainglory. What's strife? Contention. What's vainglory? Uselessness. Right? Someone that's doing something to be seen. But in loneliness of mind, let each esteem other better than themselves. So that's you helping your brother out. Look not every man on the things, on his own things, but every man on the things of others. So you're also helping others out. So key things, strife or vain glory. Let nothing be done through that. That's clout chasing, big titles. You just want to be seen. You want people to look at you in a certain way. That takes energy. And when you do that, people are able to see that. Right? Now you start being compromised because now you're not your true self. Okay? So now we're going to go to Romans 8 and 33 or 32. Romans 8 and 32. Check this out. Actually, go to verse 33. Who shall lay anything to the charge of God's elect? It is God that justifies. So why am I bringing this out? Because, you're going to have people that watch you. You can't really stop that. And they're going to try to bring charge against you. I don't like how he does this. I don't like that. I don't like this. You see what I mean? Who shall bring any charge against the Most High elect? It is God that justifieth. Who is he that condemneth? It is Mashiach that died, rather that is risen again, who is even at the right hand of God, who also maketh intercession for us. So guess what? If the Lord justifies you, no man can condemn you. It's all about staying true to Yahweh Shai and true to self. When you do that, you will attract people even more, because now they see there's a genuineness, there's a realness. You don't care. Now, they're going to give you advice. Now, does this mean you go about your life and people that give you sound advice, you don't take that advice? You still take it. So in no way am I saying, you just be completely rude and nonchalant. No, there's a difference, right? There's a difference. But when you come into yourself in terms of Yahweh showing you the gifts you have, what you do, you don't need anyone else to validate that. You don't. Because if you're doing that, you're doing yourself a massive, not just you, a massive disservice. Because now you're not being sincere. Now you're being fake. Now you're doing it just to get acceptance. And most of these people, they don't even believe what you believe. They don't even care. But the only thing with them is some of them are narcissists and they want control. At this point, it only matters what the Lord Yahushua tells you to do. When he tells you to do something, you follow it. Let's go to 2 Corinthians 10 and 12. We'll shut off on this. You worried about the opinions of people that are not even trying to get right. 10 and 12. For we dare not to make ourselves of that number, or compare ourselves with some that commend themselves, but they measuring themselves by themselves and comparing themselves among themselves are not wise. See that? So you have people that comparison, which is a form of envy. When you see jealousy, people trying to compete with you, form of comparison, are not wise, but we will not boast of things without our measure, but according to the measure of the will which God hath distributed to us, a measure to reach even unto you. For we stretch not ourselves beyond our measure, as though we reach not unto you. For we are come as far as you also into preaching the gospel of Mashiach. You see, not boasting of things without our measure, that is of other men's labours, but having hope, when your faith is increased, that we shall be enlarged by you according to our will abundantly. You see, to preach the gospel in regions beyond you, and not to boast in every man's line of things made ready to our hand. But he that glorieth will let him glory in the Lord. For not he that commendeth himself is approved, but whom the Lord commendeth. So it's about, if the Lord's commending you, then that's the main thing. That's the only thing you should be concerned about. Because listen, when all is said and done, guess who's going to be the one you're going to need to answer to? The Lord. Not to your next door neighbor, not to your community, to the Lord. All right. So I hope this was edifying, and until the next time, Shalom.